Hello everyone, it's vanburman here. Welcome to part 15 of Final Fantasy 9, obviously. I just want to start off by saying I'm not actually listening to the... What am I listening to? I'm listening to the music on the game. Today I've got a bit of a headache, so I won't be singing along to any of the music. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your disposition. So we've got the Chocobo Forest over there, Dragon Gate there, the grotto there. I think I don't really want to do the Chocobo stuff. We'll probably do the Chocobo stuff later. Yeah, we'll do the Chocobo stuff later. Because it involves a lot of random battles and stuff, and I'll probably just skip through a lot of the stuff. So, I'm going to sort of try and fight the first few random battles, or we'll fight random battles up until a point where I feel as though it's taking too long, and then we just won't bother. And yeah, just basically go from there. So that's a lot of damage. Of course. What the heck is that? What? That is horrendous. Wow. Okay. Bloody heck. Well, the name just got slapped. Although we did get a Phoenix down, so I suppose that's lucky enough. You might notice a bit of FPS drop. That's because there is quite a substantial FPS drop when going in and out of the menus, but which is a bit bizarre to say the least. But never mind. We'll just pretend that happened. So I also won't be able to comment on the soundtrack. I can't remember what the marshes sound like. Sound like? Oh, no idea. I'm going absolutely mental. Anyway, so we're in the marsh. I think there are random battles in here. But anyway, we're here for a reason. Oh, this is where the Moggy and is it Mogster? Oh, no, I don't want to know anything from you. You're rubbish. No, can we play cards? No, you don't want to play cards. Yeah. Okay. Alright, lovely. So, there is another reason we've come to the marshes. And it's slightly tedious, but anyway. So this person is hungry, although they won't let me past. But there we go. So I think there is actually a shed up here, a house. Here we go. Yeah, house. There's a guy that lives here. The Q clan member. Oh. Okay. And they talk quite funny. They're saying about how he eats frogs. Frogs give much energy. Energy equals frog food. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, these guys like eating frogs, amongst other things. That has to be said. So I think we have to. Oh, we have to try and catch a frog, don't we? There we go. Let's catch this frog. Frog is mine. And as you know, they love frogs. So yeah, this is Quina. I didn't realise that was our age range between 70 and 90. Goodness. Gender. Yeah, I mean, it's not lately obvious what gender these guys are. Absolutely crazy people. But no, don't get me wrong, I really like the diversity in some of the races in this game. So, and they don't even like, I don't know, they don't even force it on you or really make a big deal of it. It's just like, oh yeah, it's natural. It's just that these people just reside in this world, and that's it. So Quina's enjoyed it, well, eaten her frog by looks of things, and yeah, the leader or whatever is not particularly happy about this because Quina should be catching her own frogs. Can't master the art of eating, just chasing frogs. But master frogs very good. Frogs here best. I don't know, it's a bit like it, sort of Yoda talk in some places, but it is good. Some of the lines are very funny. Sounds scary. Or they're yummier frogs outside. Go eat frogs in other marches. I promise you get much learning. Traveller, please show Quina the world. Anywhere with good food. Yeah. It says him then, doesn't it? Do you want to take him with us? I don't know. Will I find yummier frogs outside? There's plenty of stuff in the world that tastes better than frogs. Really, really? Okay, I go with you. I mean, I think having Quina along sort of, I don't know, it makes the whole battling experience a little bit easier. I mean, the first time I played it through, I didn't actually go to the marsh and get Quina. It does, well, don't do spoilers, but it does sort of force you to do it a little bit later on. But in this case, we don't have to. What's wrong? Something on my face. Quan. I know not that bigot. So yeah, basically, he does know. Of course, we're from the same tribe. So, yeah. And then that Vivi's granddad, who of course he goes on about, is a Q. Well, I'm not actually sure we ever. I don't know. I forget now. We do get to visit something interesting a little bit later on, but we'll do it. Are we gonna get frogs really? Okay, we'll do some frog catching, I suppose. Yeah, frogs are scared of Quina for obvious reasons. It's a little bit of a game of cat and mouse. They go on the shore at random intervals, and you have to try and jump on them and eat them. There we go. Got 2 frogs. Ooh, I got an oar. I wonder if we get anything. See, I don't remember it. Like, I don't think I actually paid that much attention to these little parts when I first played the game. Or in the 1700 times since. Oh no. Come on, froggies. Come on. You want to be caught. Oh. No. I was trying to catch the frog, Miss Dane. You know nothing of the mastery of frog catching. I'm gonna get it. Oh, well. Yeah. Come on. Oh, what's something better, like a special item? A special accessory. That's what I want. For Quina. Called Chef's Hat or something? There might actually be something like that in the game. Not that I remember though. Come on. Come on, froggies. Come on, froggies. Come on, froggies. You're mine. There we go. 6 frogs. I can imagine if anyone watched this must be a bit mind-numbing. Do feel free to skip ahead. Patience is the key here. It sort of takes a little bit of time. Waiting for these frogs to decide to come out. Come on. Come on, frog. Oh, no. It's just as infuriating as I remember, so at least there's consistency there. Oh. I think with this new commands, like, I feel like the way interacting works on it, because obviously you see as soon as you can interact now with the exclamation mark, you do get a little bit more chance to catch the frogs. Come on. Come on. You're mine. Yeah, go on then, we'll leave it there. I've had enough. 6 frogs, not a bad haul though, to be fair. So we can leave the marsh now. After wasting everybody's time. But yes. Okay, let's have a look at Quina actually. See what she's got. He's got, I don't know, fork. No headgear, because I didn't have any spare headgear. You can't have any of that. So, Quina's ability, per se, is that she can eat enemies. So, basically, once you reduce an enemy down to a lowish health, you can then choose to eat it with Quina, and should they have a special ability, for example, if you eat a goblin, you can get Goblin Punch. And then that is I think it's Blue Magic, it's called, and you can then access your pool of Blue Magic. You don't actually get given any skills to start off with either, so it can be a little difficult at times, but I'm probably going to actually kill these guys with the back attacks, to be honest. Which is a shame. Am I going to kill that one? Oh, no, okay. So we might have to play a little bit of cat and mouse in order to eat them. So the tighter the knife and fork is around them, the more chance you've got of eating them. Or at least that's how I perceive it to be. So there's not much I can do now. I mean, I could obviously try and steal from him, but basically I've just got to keep weakening them with VV, because obviously VV does a really low amount of damage. But other than that, there's not a huge amount I can do with that. So probably when I try and eat them, I will skip through. But for now, we're just going to play through, because I can't be able to eat in this particular episode. But too honest, how much health are these things actually? Has Dane got to 10? Well, that was really helpful. Heal Mr. VV. Couldn't steal anything useful. So VV has a stupidly low amount of hit points, especially considering the attack that Zidane took earlier. Come on! There we go. So I learned Pumpkinhead. So actually, now might be a good time to learn on what Pumpkinhead does, because it absolutely wrecked Zidane. There are some really good blue magic actually that you can learn that is really useful. Goblin Punch, not really, to be fair, but okay. So let's look where it is. Pumpkinhead, here it is. Ah, it's that one. Damages the difference between your max HP and your current HP. Yeah. So basically, well, yeah. If Quina was down to 1 health, for example, I could do 230 damage with that move. Just a couple of magic though, but it's quite useful. Obviously, that must have been what happened. I must have nearly killed him. He must have been really low on health. So when he used Pumpkinhead, it did basically pretty much the remaining of his max HP. So probably play it through till we get another save point. I can't remember this. Oh, I don't like this guy because he nicks me, but and flees. So okay. Wow, Zidane just absolutely wrecked. I think they're called bandits. Absolutely wrecked him. Oh, I've still got the blood. The butterfly sword on. Let's have a look. Oh, I have. Yeah, I've got. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember now. I could really do with going back and learning Detect, to be honest, because that's pretty useful. Oh, I thought the game would crash then. Fortunately not. Ah, now this guy, if I remember correctly, well, I have been wrong about many things so far today, does have a blue magic we can learn, so hopefully Zidane won't kill it. Nope, but 308 damage has got to be in the upper echelons of its... Oh no, apparently not. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Lovely. 2 blue magics already. God. That's a pretty good start, to be fair. And of course it still resolves the battle as normal, but you eat the opponent rather than kill them. So let's have a look at Quina's new ability. 64 MP, bloody hell. What does that do? Oh, shell and protect on all party members. See, that is a pretty useful ability there. So 64 MP is massive. I can't even cast that. Nowhere near casting that. But anyway, I digress. So some of the music is really, I especially remember the music in here is absolutely amazing. So hopefully we'll find a save point early on, and I'll get a chance to enjoy that. Yeah, I think they're dead. Probably. Oh no, no, he is blinking. I can see him blinking. Don't look at Vivi. He's good. So, like I mentioned before, the Quina is completely optional at this point, so bear that in mind. Yeah, so basically the black mages absolutely wrecked these soldiers. I literally wrecked them. So yeah, that's the running theme of this dungeon, is we collect these. Oh, we have to fight a lot of mages, didn't we? I forgot about that. I don't think eating the mage actually gives you anything, any blue magic, from what I remember, so we're not going to bother with that. Obviously, it could eat them to finish them off, technically, but they've got to be so low on health anyway. I might as well just use a basic attack. Oh my god, it's all in fawn. Zorn and Fawn are that type of enemy that you just want to punch in the face after you brutally murderize them. But so I'm going to use Jump with Freya, which you've probably not seen before. Basically, she jumps in the air and unleashes a more powerful, potent attack a little bit later on. Oh goodness! I'm right after Vivi there, straight away. Maybe we could do some more magic. What the heck? Honestly, I don't remember. Okay, yeah, I don't actually remember the AI in the original Final Fantasy targeting my guys quite as much as they do here. So yeah, that's the attack. That's the move you get from Freya. Basically, he gets a bit of time to jump in. Or takes an extra turn, I think, jumping in the air, or while he's in the air. She's in the air, and she just gets to unleash a pretty strong attack therefore after. Goodness me, this is horrendous. This is going terribly. I think actually offense might be the better strategy here, and we'll just try and take it rather than trying to heal up all the time. So I don't think it's going to work. Their magic is pretty strong, although, and then to be fair, our attacks are pretty strong as well. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with the balancing. It definitely feels a lot different to Final Fantasy, the original anyway. Or if that's just me, I don't know. But I seem to remember Vivi being able to take 2 hits and then being pretty much dead. But anyway, just moaning for the sake of moaning, obviously. I should have bought some more potions though. That's for certain. I've got another Phoenix down, which I thought obviously had to use one. Savage monsters they are. Goodness. I think there are quite a few random battles in here, so perhaps next time I will relook at that. Goodness, I just used up half my potions that I bought already. I know they're only 50 gil. I probably should have bought more. In reality. I guess we'll just have to use a tent when I find the save point or the Moogle. The Moogle. Okay, so let's go for a little bit of black magic. I can use an attack. I think I might just get Freya to normal attack. I think we'll probably take one of them down with a full series of attacks. We'll just have to endure whatever they throw at us, I think. Play it that way. Stab. Like I say, as long as you get a good amount of blue magic, Quina is actually really powerful. So, if I was to use Pumpkinhead now, I'd be taking some damage. Probably not quite worth it. Well, I might actually leave Quina on 1 HP, and then we'll try and get off the Pumpkinhead attack a few times. If I'm planning on... Alright, we've got a bell. Okay, so if I go through here... This might not be the right way to go, because I know if you don't do the bells in a certain order, you can miss out on one of the doors, potentially. Ooh, a bronze vest. Isn't that any good? Bronze vest. Ooh, gives me jelly. A little bit of jelly. A bit more defense as well, which is always nice. Let's talk to this guy. Take this bell. He gives me a bell. Oh, didn't say anything else. No. I'm dying. Take this bell. Oh, you'll be kidding me. This is infuriating. Run away! Back attack's so difficult because you get so much of an advantage purely through nothing, basically, other than the random chance you've got of oh no, what did I do that for? That was stupid. Other than the random chance of getting a preemptive on my party. Right, there's a dying. That's cool. So I've changed up. Sorry, Quina. Zidane using his Protect Girls ability there, which is always nice. Big Pumpkinhead, although this fire will probably actually finish him off. And now to heal up my party. And of course, having no one with any cure ability, i.e. no Garnet, makes things a little bit harder as well. Okay, got a level up. Got a couple of potions though. I mean, that's not terrible. Hopefully, I don't know if Stilt Skin's actually in this dungeon or not. Well, it might be a bit later on. Because he's a travelling merchant and he will sell us things. Okay. I think you actually have to go this way, if I remember correctly. We need a special bell. Oh wait, there was a thing up there I could have done. She gives me a guard as well. Oh. I'm not going to mess around too much here because I'm getting the feeling that perhaps my party feels slightly underleveled, perhaps. Oh, that's right or wrong, I don't know. I will just see if I can actually eat her. For that eventuality. Probably do with her at my team, to be fair. Don't think Quina's actually going to be able to eat her because he's probably, she's way too powerful at the minute. Pretty mighty attack, gotta say. 54, so we're not quite into the cure yet. Now we are. Let's see if we can eat. Wow. Wow. I think she did MP damage there as well. It's crazy. Okay, no eating. Fine, whatever. We're just going to have to go for it. Because the longer we leave this, the more danger for the party is. And the annoying thing is, I know what boss is going to come up soon, and I'm quite fearful about that. I'm totally honest. Ow! Please take her out. Actually, I desperately need to take her out. 93, is that it? I'm gonna lose. I'm actually gonna lose. Yeah. Probably am. Probably just gonna have to use jump with Freya and hope that take her out. Because that's about it. That's all I can do. Literally all I can do. No, that's it. Great. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is horrendous. Baby, run away. You need to get away. You need to run. You need to run. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Well, one of the few advantages of the PC port, which I suppose I shouldn't really complain too much about now. Is there any? Oh my goodness. So I remember these things being difficult. I don't ever remember dying to all of them. So now it's only doing 40 damage. Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, I forgot I get Gil for fleeing, didn't I? What the heck's there? Mithril gloves. Oh, okay. I've got bronze gloves at the minute. Silver gloves just give me a little bit of a bonus, but we'll go for the... So the bronze gloves now, so I can learn the ability. We'll go from there, I suppose. Oh yeah, there is something down here. Oh, a hat. I believe this hat gives Vivi a new black magic, if I'm correct. Oh my goodness, I'm fed up with these bloody things. Run away! Run, you fools! I did a heck of a lot of damage to Zidane. So I think before the next episode, I'm definitely gonna have to do some grinding when I find the when we find the Moogle. So I drop Gil if I do it that way. And if we actually flee naturally, I gain Gil, which I suppose is fair enough. Alright, here we go. Okie dokie. Have the coupon it. Yeah, basically Moogles are weird. Put that in here as well. I don't know which one. Oh, I can't remember which one is the save one and which one is the progression. Oh well, we'll do this one, I suppose. Ring, ring, ring. My feeling is it's the left-hand side one. Oh no, I got the right one. That was useful. Here we are. Yes, I like cuckoo nuts as well, obviously. Everyone likes cuckoo nuts. Whew. So, yeah, we made it, and... Oh, wow. I absolutely trounced last year's one. So, yeah, I'm going to save here. And put that defeat behind us, because it was slightly / very embarrassing. I wonder how long this episode's been. I think it's been quite long. It's been fairly long. 27 minutes. So, probably for the next sort of dungeon we do, I will... Oh. I don't actually remember this. Yeah, I really actually don't remember this at all. I don't remember being able to go through here. Weird. Anyway, whatever. Random battles, random battles. So, I will see you all guys very soon. Goodbye.